In this session we're going to show how to create paths. So if you go to paths and say create path, let's put in the desired path name of my path, and the desired owner is the arc gun. We'll leave it at that. It's already the arc gun. We'll reselect it to show you how you do that, and you say OK. So now an empty path has been created, and you can see the frames that are actually legal things to select either in the graphics window, location 1, and you can add these in as that. As you click on them, it adds a little yellow number to the top, and that's the number in the path, and you can click on them again so you can see that's the order of the frames or the locations that will move. Okay, so let's cut those and show a different way. One thing you can do is just click simply on the parent frames, and all those are added in order. And then you can say, well, let's see, we want to insert location. After that, we'll click on that frame and then frame 1 again, so we can make that the same way to do that. Another thing we could do is we'll cut those last 2 frames. We'll get location 1, we'll copy it. Okay, we'll come down here and we'll paste it in, and then we'll go back and we get the location using via 1. We copy that, we go to the end, and we paste it there, and you can see in the graphics window the result is the same. Okay, now if you bring up the test path, you can click on each location, each via, and the robot will move to each via. You can see it move. The test path was brought up by the little robot in the tool pendant. Now you can see if you click along from the top view, if you click, say, move along entire path, the robot moves along the whole path, but you can see that it's in joint space, so it doesn't really move close to the frames at all. Okay, so let's edit those vias. So here's a button here that allows us to bring up the edit via attributes table, and we can edit the attributes of that. Another way, let's close that. Another way is to go to the toolbar and open this button here, the via attributes. Bring that up. Let's close it again. We go to the top bar and we bring up edit via attributes under paths, and we bring up the same panel. Okay, it has the name of each via, the acceleration, the action that we'll see, the blend, the dwell, how long we want to stay, the motion, joint space or Cartesian or circular, of a solution number, the number of turns of different joints, and the velocity. Okay, so let's say 2 through 7, let's change the motion type from joint space interpolated to Cartesian straight line, CSL, so that it'll move in a straight line. And let's change the velocity of those to an absolute linear velocity of 500 millimeters a second. Okay, and then we'll go over and change the blend to be no fly, fine. So we want to go to each point. And then we can change these 3 to have fly values of 5 millimeters. So it'll get within 5 millimeters and then transition to the next via. So let's go back to the test path and look at that. Let's go to location 1. We're already there, so let's move along the entire path. So you can see it now. It moves in a straight line. It moves the tool along a straight line to within 5 millimeters and then starts transitioning to the next frame or location, then moves up. Let's look at it one more time from a different position here. So this would be an arc welding task for a robot.